the one song that resonates the most right in this moment because of the state of our world, as well as other things, is Carefully Taught. That idea came post-election. That song was not on the record before the election. It came post-election, and India Arie had come to see Shuffle Along, and she is, the person I put on. Her music is one of the people that I put on when I need to encourage myself, and so the fact that she came to the show and, she really reached out to me in particular, and, I had the idea for her to do this, and she said yes, and, before the recording, when you listen to the song out of context, in the show, you have context, and so you get to this part in South Pacific, and, the white lady who we've fallen in love with, finds out that the man that she has fallen in love with essentially has black kids, and she rejects him. And it's like the rug has been pulled out from under you. Your breath has been hit out of your stomach. And then the lead, Emil Debeck, I believe his name is, sings this song, You've Got to Be Carefully Taught. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be taught. It's got to be carefully taught. And when you have context, the lyric makes sense. But when you don't have context, it can sort of sound like you're endorsing it.
You think?
Yeah, if you don't have context, it can.
I just automatically put that song in the context of the world we live in.
Well, yes, of course.
Like,
some people aren't smart enough for that, as we've learned. So...
Touche.
So... sometimes you have to spoon feed the children. And I didn't know how we were going to do it. And I was thinking and racking my brain, and India came in for the session, and I thought it was going to be a solo, first of all. So we get her in the studio, and she informs me that she wants it to be a duet. I was like, well, yes, let me not fangirl out right now and go to the bathroom and warm up. But she stood in front of the microphone, and she, her energy, just her grace, her calm, healing Mother Earth energy. And she started this sort of like, and she said, do you have the courage to love somebody? And she just repeated it over and over, and the tears just flew from my eyes because instinctively she understood it needed context too.
Wow.
The context, do you have the courage? The question, do you have the courage to love somebody? Because in today's day and age, it is courageous. It's an act of courage. It's an act of resistance to love those who you don't understand. And so the fact that she created that context and that bed for us to just nestle in, it was remarkable. And it's do you have the courage to love is what's the inscription inside our rings for my wedding. So it's a very special, song for us, yeah.